Hamilton Mayor Fred Eisenberger joins us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day as well. Wanted to get further reaction from you to a report that was out last week from the province on housing affordability. It lays out some ground rules of how municipalities are to deal with it.
Yeah, so interesting report. I would say that people should know that in Hamilton, we're building about 33,000 units this year alone, 2021. We've had $2 billion worth of development applications, 75% of which are housing, all kinds of different forms of housing, happening in our community. So if you look around, there's lots of property being built. Some of the questions that we ask in the report and issues that we're already doing is we're already allowing for granny flats and basement apartments and higher density along transit routes. All of that is already happening, and we are looking at triplexing single family homes that could potentially become 3 units. That's coming to council, very shortly. So a lot of that is good. Cause for concern, though, is that they're basically saying that the province is going to be the approval authority at the end of the day, and making it very difficult or expensive, quite frankly, for local communities to appeal. The appeal application is going to go from $400 to $10,000, which sounds to me punitive. And from my perspective, and I think you'll hear this from mayors across the province, local planning shouldn't be overridden, and local consultation with public and community should be part of the process. And we should not make that more difficult. We should make it easier.
Because the municipalities know their areas.
Every community is unique, and you can't say a cookie cutter applies to all. Every neighborhood is unique, and every community is unique, and we local planning just makes for better communities. So I hope that they rethink that part of the process, and I'm sure they'll hear a lot of that from councillors and mayors right across the province.
The city also wants to hear from the public. There's an open house this week and another one next week for Engage Hamilton, and that's kind of the vision of what's happening in the city.
Right, and part of that includes the grids process, which is part of the no urban boundary expansion proposal that the City Council has adopted, which basically means that we're not going to be developing in greenfields, that we're going to be developing in the existing urban boundary on spaces that are already available, and that also means higher intensification. Some of the things we just talked about. Granny flats, basement apartments and triplexes, all of that to get the housing counts up, and to prevent urban sprawl in the future. So if you have comments and thoughts and ideas about any of those issues, it'd be a good idea to engage in the Hamilton exercise and get your opinion on the table. You can go to engagehamilton.ca. And you can find out how you can get your opinion across on that particular issue.
Okay, we have a viewer opinion. A viewer wanted us to ask you about what's being done about potholes, and I can imagine this is an annual question as whether it freezes and then thaws a little bit. We've got lots along. This viewer was asking specifically along Aberdeen, King, and Main.
Yeah, I've hit a few myself, actually.
Me too.
It's teeth chattering, time. Unfortunately, as you point out, it's pothole development season, and the roads are bumpy. The freeze thaw causes all of that. We're filling them as fast as we can, and I would encourage people, if they find a pothole, see a pothole, call the call center at 905-546-2489 or 546-CITY. And be our eyes out there so that we can get to them as quickly as possible. Some of them can do some damage, and so I would encourage people to be careful. We're not promoting potholes; we're trying to fill them. And with that freeze-thaw cycle, it makes it particularly difficult to keep up. So we're doing the best we can to fill them as fast as we can.
I just wanted to end on a note, making note, honoring flags across the city have been lowered for one of your staff members.
Yeah, Christopher Cutler in our office. He was here for 8 years, was our community engagement champion, and was part of the community in so many different ways. He was a former councillor in Flamborough, was part of the Canadian Club, the Rotary Club, always looking to help people in our broader community. A great loss, sudden, quick, certainly tragic for his family, tragic for our office, tragic for the whole community. Quite frankly, we've lost a real strong community champion, and he'll be difficult to replace, and we're going to miss him deeply.
Right, a nice honor with the flags lowered there. Well, thank you, Fred, and sorry for your loss.
Could I, thank you
Yes.
so much. Can I just promote the blood donor clinics?
Yes,
Because
yes.
the blood shortages out there are significant. I'm donating blood tomorrow. And if you can, please do. And you go to 1-888-2-DONATE or to blood.ca and make an appointment. They can almost take you on a day-to-day basis. So if you can, the shortage is severe. So get out there and donate the blood if you can.
Okay, thank you. We'll get those links up on our website, chch.com.
Appreciate that. Thank you.